Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. The Cubs coming in are going to face Cincinnati for the second game in a three-game series. The Cubs are on a three-game winning streak and have won 4 of their last 5. For today's game, the Cubs are going to be sending Chris Archer out to the mound. He's making start number 18 with a 7-4 record. He has a 3.65 ERA and a 1.22 WHIP. The Cubs lineup, however, is going to look a little bit different today, as we're going to see... No, he only catches. So, Mallex Smith was injured in yesterday's game. He was hit by a pitch. He was actually concussed, and he's going to miss 5 weeks. Because of that, Mike Tauchman... Well, not because of that. Carl Chester was actually called up from the minor leagues to slot into his position. Mike Tauchman and Carl Chester are both going to make appearances in this game, as well as Ehire Adrianza at shortstop and Thairo Estrada at third. And now, we're going to shift things around a little bit. Miguel Amaya is going to come up and bat second. Rizzo is going to bat third. Then Harper, Estrada, Tauchman, Adrianza. Yeah, we got this now. All right. So, with Chris Archer on the mound, the Cubs are really hoping that he throws a shutout today, because the lineup is going to be Nico Hoerner, Miguel Amaya, Anthony Rizzo, Bryce Harper, Thairo Estrada, Mike Tauchman, Ehire Adrianza, Carl Chester, and Archer batting ninth. Wade Miley is on the mound for the Reds. He is making start number 16 with a 5-6 record, 6.53 ERA, and a 1.55 WHIP. The Reds lineup will include Senzel, Friedl, Castellanos, Suarez, Moustakas, Van Meter, Barnhart, Rodriguez, and Miley batting ninth. It is a very warm 82 degrees here in Cincinnati, wind blowing left to right at 10 mph. And it is time to get today's game underway. Wade Miley is on the mound for the Reds, as the Cubs are looking to extend this 3-game winning streak and clinch a winning record for the road trip. Nico Hoerner is standing in at the plate, leading off against Miley. And he is looking for the sign and delivers the pitch. There's a grounder towards short. Picked up, thrown over to first. That's going to be out number 1. Miley now facing Amaya with 1 out, nobody on. Miguel Amaya batting .276 with 7 home runs on the season. Here's the first pitch to Miguel Amaya, and he grounds it towards short. Picked up again, thrown over to first, and that's out number 2. Miley now faces Rizzo with 2 outs and nobody on. 2-2 is the count to Rizzo, and he drives that one to right. Coming in as the right fielder, he'll make the play to end the inning. So the Reds shut out the Cubs in the first. We go to the bottom of the first of a 0-0 ball game. Archer on the mound, facing Senzel here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 strike is the count. Archer looking for the sign, and he delivers the pitch. Line past the shortstop into left field. That'll be a leadoff single. So the Reds have the first base hit of this ball game, as Senzel is on first, bringing up Friedl. 1 man on, nobody out. 1 strike is the count. Archer delivers. The throw goes down to first. They try to pick him off, but they didn't quite get him. Amaya with an alert play, throwing down to first behind the runner, but just a moment too late. So now, Friedl faces a 2-strike count as Archer delivers the pitch. The throw goes down to second, and now... Wait, how was Senzel safe? The throw looked like it beat him down there by about an hour. But they're saying that Senzel stole his 12th base of the season? Man, that doesn't make any sense. So a 1-2 count now to Friedl. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Archer. and it's popped up to left. Coming in is the left fielder, Tauschman. He makes the play for out number 1. Castellanos now the batter. Former Cub facing Chris Archer, bottom of the first inning. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. 1-2 is the count. Archer gets him to swing and miss at the high fastball for out number 2. That is Archer's first strikeout of the game. And now Suarez the batter. 2 outs and 1 man on. 2-2 is the count. Archer delivers, and a grounder towards short. Picked up, thrown over to first, and that is a low throw, but it'll end the inning. So the Reds strand a runner. We go to the top of the second of a 0-0 ball game. Bryce Harper leading off against Wade Miley in the top of the second inning. 1-1 is the count. Harper lines it up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Harper has the Cubs' first hit of this ball game as he stops at first with a single. Next up to the plate, Thairo Estrada with a runner on first and nobody out. Miley facing Estrada with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And a grounder towards second. Picked up, thrown to short. The relay to first. That's a 4-6-3 double play. So the Cubs ground into the double play, which brings up Mike Tauschman with 2 outs and nobody on. 1 ball is the count to Tauschman. Here's the pitch. And he drives that one into the gap in right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Rounding first, heading for extra bases is Tauschman. He is going to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Man, that double play sure hurts right now. So the Cubs, with a runner on second, 2 outs, bring up Erie Adrianza in the top of the second inning. He's facing Miley with a 1-2 count. Miley delivers the pitch, and it's popped up to right, very high. Coming in is the right fielder, and he makes the play to end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We go to the bottom of the second of a 0-0 ball game. Archer facing Moustakas here in the bottom of the second. 1 ball is the count. Archer delivers the pitch. Grounded towards second. Horner picks it. He throws to first for out number 1. Van Meter now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike is the count to Van Meter, and he grounds it directly to first base. Rizzo picks it up, takes about a half of a step, and he's on the bag for out number 2. Barnhart now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. 1 strike is the count. Archer delivers the pitch. And a liner down the left field line. That's going to be extra bases as it gets down into the corner. Tauschman chasing. He throws it into the cutoff man. That'll be a 2-out double as the Reds now have a runner in scoring position in the bottom of the second inning. Rodriguez, the next batter. 2 outs, 1 man on. Archer is going to throw to second, see if he can catch him on the pickoff play, but dives back safely. So now the throw to Rodriguez, and he grounds it toward first. Rizzo has it. He wins the foot race to the bag to end the inning. So the Reds strand a runner. We go now to the top of the third of a 0-0 ball game. And Carl Chester is going to come up to lead off for the Cubs here in the top of the third inning. 1-2 is the count. Wade Miley delivers the pitch. Popped up center field. Over toward right center field is the center fielder as he makes the play for out number 1. Miley now facing the pitcher, Archer, with 1 out, nobody on. Here is the first pitch to Archer as he pops it up to right. Coming toward the line is the right fielder. He makes the play for out number 2. Nico Horner now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. Horner 0 for 1 today. 1 ball is the count. Horner awaits the pitch, and there's a liner into center field. Is that going to drop in? No, a sliding play in center field is going to rob him of a base hit. So the Cubs go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the third of a scoreless ball game. Wade Miley leading off against Chris Archer in the bottom of the third inning. 1-1 is the count. Archer delivers. Lined into right field. That one's going to be 1 hop to the wall. Wade Miley laces a double into right center field as he has a leadoff base hit here in the bottom of the third inning. So now, with Archer working from the stretch, we have the top of the Reds lineup coming up to the plate. Senzel is the batter. He's 1 for 1 today. Waiting for the 1-strike pitch. There's a pop-up to right. Going back toward the warning track is Harper, and he's going to make the play for out number 1. The pitcher, Miley, is going to tag up and advance to third. As now, Friedel comes up to bat with 1 out and 1 man on. Archer working to Friedel with a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him on the slider low, and Archer has 80 strikeouts now on the inning, or on the season. Castellanos, the next batter. Facing Archer with 2 outs and the runner on third. Archer working with a 3-1 pitch. Outside for ball 4, so the walk is issued. That puts runners on the corners with 2 outs, bringing up Suarez here in the bottom of the third inning. Suarez leads the team with 21 home runs and 58 RBIs on the season. Archer's going to have to work carefully here. Here's the 1-1 pitch and a grounder towards second. Horner has it. He throws to first, and the force out will end the inning. So Archer navigates the jam. We go now to the top of the 4th of a scoreless ball game. Amaya facing Miley here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. And Amaya grounds it toward third. Charging is the third baseman. The throw goes to first, but Miguel Amaya, with a rare display of speed, beats out the infield single. And now Anthony Rizzo comes up to the plate. With nobody out and a runner on first, Rizzo facing Miley with a 1-2 count. And he pops it up to short right field. Coming in is the right fielder. He looks up and makes the play for out number 1. Bryce Harper now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Harper facing Miley in the top of the 4th inning. Tie ball game, 2-1 pitch, and Harper grounds it towards second. The throw, however, goes directly to first for the 2nd out of the inning. The runner, Amaya, advances to second, and now Thairo Estrada is the batter. With a chance to drive in the run, there are 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Miley working with a 2-ball count. Here's the pitch to Estrada, and he drives it to center field. This is going to be a can of corn play as the center fielder making a few steps to adjust to his left, puts it away to end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We're going to the bottom of the 4th of a 0-0 ball game. Moustakas now facing Archer in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 strike is the count. Archer delivers. Driven to right. Harper adjusting toward the line. He makes the play for out number 1. Van Meter now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Waiting for the 1-strike pitch from Archer. Here it comes. And a liner up the middle. Playing is Adrianza, excuse me. Showing good range there at shortstop. He makes the throw over to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Barnhart now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Archer working with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And a grounder toward first. Rizzo has it. He steps on the base to end the inning. So the Reds go down in order. We go to the top of the 5th of a 0-0 ball game. Mike Tauschman is going to lead off for the Cubs. He's 1 for 1 today. Facing Miley in the top of the 5th inning of a scoreless ball game. 2 strikes is the count. Here is the pitch to Tauschman, and he grounds that one over to first. Picked up on a hop, and the first baseman Van Meter steps in the bag for out number 1. Adrianza now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. He's waiting for the full count pitch. Wade Miley delivers. And a check swing for strike 3. So that is out number 2. And Carl Chester now steps up to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch. Lined up the middle. Carl Chester has his first major league base hit as he laces a single into center with 2 outs in the 5th inning. And now Chris Archer is the batter with 2 outs, 1 man on. Miley facing Archer with a 1-strike count. And he lines that one into center field. That's going to drop in for another base hit. Chester rounding second and stopping. And now the Cubs have first and second with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. And Nico Horner is stepping up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Looking for his first base hit in a critical situation here in the top of the 5th inning. Miley facing Horner. 1 strike is the count. And Horner lines it right at the first baseman. That's going to end the inning. Man, he hit that one right on the screws. But Van Meter was there to make the play. So the Cubs strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th of a scoreless ball game. And now Archer is going to face the 8, 9, and 1 batters in the Reds lineup in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 strikes is the count. Archer looking for the sign. And he delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Archer gets him swinging. That is his 3rd strikeout of the day, and it brings up the pitcher Miley. With 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards short. Adrianza charges. He has the play. Throws to first for out number 2. Senzel now the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Archer delivers the pitch. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. Archer, with a strong inning, retires the Reds in order. We go to the top of the 6th of a 0-0 ball game. Miguel Amaya going to lead off for the Cubs here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-2 is the count. Miley delivers. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Amaya with a swing and a miss at a big curveball for out number 1. Anthony Rizzo now the batter. With 1 out, nobody on base. Miley working with a 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch to Rizzo. And he lines it up the middle. However, on the shift, the shortstop bobbles it. And the throw to first is late. So Rodriguez was in perfect position on the shift. He bobbled the play. And Rizzo reaches with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Bryce Harper is now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Miley facing Harper. Rizzo on first, scoreless ball game. 2-1 is the count. And Harper grounds it back toward the mound. The pitcher has it. He throws to second, the relay to first, and they turn the 1-6-3 double play to end the inning. So the Cubs do not score. We are going to the bottom of the 6th of a 0-0 ball game. Friedel facing Archer here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Full count. Archer delivers the pitch. Driven to right. That is going to be out of the ballpark into the bullpen down the right field line. So we now have a 1-0 game as TJ Friedel hits a 373-foot home run to give the Reds the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nick Castellanos now the batter. Archer facing Castellanos with 1 run already in. Here's the 1-2 count. Archer delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Archer gets the strikeout on the high fastball. That is out number 1 and strikeout number 5 for Chris Archer. Suarez now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 pitch from Archer. Here it comes. Low for ball 4. So that is a 1-out walk, which has been issued by Archer. And Moustakas is now the batter. Archer is facing Moustakas here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on first, 1 out, and it's time to get some action in the bullpen. We are going to warm up Liam Hendriks, and we are going to warm up Blake Taylor. We're visiting the mound. Archer says no worries. However, we are now behind, so Archer has a little less leeway. 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch from Archer, and he gives up the liner to left field. He punched it the opposite way for a single. That's off the bat of Suarez with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Van Meter now the batter. 2 men on, 1 out. Archer working. We're going to throw over to second, see if we can pick the runner off. No, he is safe. So Archer now pitching to Van Meter with a 3-1 count. And that's low for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded. So Archer issues his 3rd walk of the ball game, and both pitchers are ready to come in, which means that it's time for Blake Taylor to come in and face Barnhart here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Blake Taylor, the lefty, is coming out of the Cubs bullpen with 1 out, bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. Taylor has thrown 31 1/3 innings, walked 16, struck out 30 with a 4.02 ERA. Taylor facing Barnhart with 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the 6th. 1 strike is the count. Blake Taylor looking for the sign, delivering the pitch. Liner up the middle, that's going to punch in a base hit. 1 run scores, 2 runs are going to score. The ball gets through the drawn-in infield, and now the Reds have a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. And so Blake Taylor is not able to get the job done. Liam Hendriks will now come in out of the bullpen. He is going to face Rodriguez with 2 men on him, 1 out. Oh, no, that was the wrong button. Here we go. Hendriks has thrown 42 1/3 innings, walked 8, struck out 53 with a 1.49 ERA. Hendriks facing Rodriguez with 1 out, 2 men on, bottom of the 6th inning. 3 runs already in. 1-2 is the count. Liam Hendriks looking for the sign and delivering the pitch, and that is strike 3 called for out number 2. That was a fastball at 95, and now the pitcher Wade Miley is the batter. With 2 outs, 2 men on. Miley 1 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss to end the inning. So Liam Hendriks gets the strikeout to retire the side. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 3-0 in favor of Cincinnati. Thairo Estrada leading off against Wade Miley here in the top of the 7th inning. Estrada is 0 for 2 today. He's facing Miley, who is at 74 pitches here in the top of the 7th inning. Estrada waiting for the first pitch, and he grounds it back toward the mound. The pitcher has it. The throw goes over to first, and Estrada's retired for out number 1. Tauschman now the batter. Top of the 7th inning, 1 out, nobody on. And we are going to get a pinch hitter up for Tauschman. It's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be George Springer. Springer's going to be brought in. He's going to play center field, which will shift Chester over to left. Springer is going to pinch hit with 1 out the top of the 7th inning against Wade Miley. Here is the pitch to George Springer. And Springer lines that one down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. Springer, is he stopping at first? He is, with a single. So Springer gets on base, trying to spark a rally for the Cubs here in the top of the 7th inning. And now we're going to see Carlos Correa pinch hit. He is going to stay in the game and play shortstop. Correa is pinch hitting with 1 out, 1 man on here in the top of the 7th inning. Springer, I feel like, is not particularly fast. I mean, he's not. He's a good base runner, but he's just not very fast. So Correa facing Miley with the Cubs down by 3. Here is the 1-2 pitch, and Correa grounds it over to first. They step on the base. The first baseman steps on first, and then they throw down to second, but because it's a tag play, the throw is late, and now the Cubs have 2 outs in the runner scoring position, and now Chester is the batter. And now we're going to see another pinch hitter, which is going to be Danny Santana. And Santana will stay in the game and play left field. And in case that Santana actually gets on base, we are going to warm up Jimenez to throw in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Santana facing Miley with 2 outs and the runner on second in the top of the 7th inning. 1-2 is the count, and Santana watches strike 3 go by to end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner, they do not score. We're going to the bottom of the 7th of a 3-0 ball game. Liam Hendriks is going to work inning number 2. Jimenez is ready. So Hendriks facing Senzel here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 is the count. Hendriks delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Hendriks gets the strikeout to begin the inning. And now Friedel the batter. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is the count. Hendriks delivers. Low for ball 4. So Friedel draws the walk. And that means that we are going to warm up Skubal in case that we get to Moustakas. We're going to visit the mound. Skubal is okay. He's warming up. Hendriks says he's okay, but he's at 19 pitches. 1 out, 1 man on. Bottom of the 7th. Castellanos facing Hendriks. First pitch. Driven to right. Chasing is Harper on the warning track. He's going to run out of room. That's a 2-run home run off Liam Hendriks. And now the Reds have a 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 379 feet as Nick Castellanos continues to kill the Cubs again this season. Suarez now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Hendriks facing Suarez. First pitch. Here it comes. And that's driven in the gap in left center field. That's another base hit. So he's going for extra bases. The throw goes to the cutoff man, and Suarez has a 1-out double here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And now Moustakas comes up. We're going to throw to second. waste a little bit of time, and pickoff throw is not in time. We're going to throw to second again just to see if we can catch him napping. Nope, he's still safe. Skubal is still warming up. We're going to throw to second again. We just need to waste some time and get Skubal into this game. Now he's ready. There we go. All right, so we're coming in with Skubal with a double switch. Here's what's going to happen. He's coming in to the number 5 spot for Thairo Estrada to pitch. And Bryant is going to come into the number 9 spot. He'll lead off the next half inning. So Skubal on the mound has thrown 63 innings, walked 20, struck out 74 with a 2.71 ERA. He's facing Moustakas in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out, 1 man on. First pitch from Skubal, and it gets away. That's a wild pitch. As it rolls to the backstop, the runner advances to third. And now Moustakas batting with the runner 90 feet away. Here's the full count pitch, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Skubal gets the strikeout for out number 2. And now Van Meter's the batter. 2 outs, 1 man on. 2-2 is the count. Skubal delivers. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Cubs allow 2 more runs to score. We go to the top of the 8th of a 5-0 ball game. Chris Bryant coming up to bat against Wade Miley here in the top of the 8th inning. Bryant facing Miley as he is at 84 pitches. Bryant making his first at-bat of this game. He came in on the double switch. Here's the first pitch to Chris Bryant. And there's a looper into short center field. Coming in fast as the center fielder, he makes the play for out number 1. Nico Hoerner now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Nico Hoerner. Here it comes. And that's a liner past the first baseman into right field. That's going to be a single with 1 out for Nico Hoerner as he stops at first. And now Miguel Amaya is the batter, and we're going to warm up Junior Fernandez to pitch in the bottom of the 8th inning. So, Amaya facing Miley with 1 out, 1 man on. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch, and he lines that one up the middle for another base hit. Rounding first and second, heading for third is Hoerner. He slides in safely, and now the Cubs have runners on the corners with 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. Anthony Rizzo now the batter. There are runners on the corners. The Cubs are down by 5. Miley working. Full count to Rizzo. And he drives that one to deep center field. They do not even react. The outfielders just watch it leave the ballpark. And the Cubs have now made this a 5-3 ball game. That was a monster shot. 446 feet out to straightaway center field. Anthony Rizzo with a big-time home run, number 11 on the season, and now Bryce Harper is the batter. Miley facing Harper with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-strike count and the pitch to Bryce Harper, and he swings and misses for strike 3. That was a cutter for the strikeout. Miley now has 4 on the day, and now Skubal is the batter, and we're going to get a pinch hitter, which will be Wilson Ramos. Ramos stepping up from the right side against the lefty Miley, with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. Ramos waiting for the full count pitch. Here it comes. That is a swing and a miss to end the inning. So the Cubs score 3 times and make this a 2-run ball game going into the bottom of the 8th inning. So Junior Fernandez will come in to pitch. And now Barnhart is the batter, leading off for the Reds in the bottom of the 8th. Barnhart 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs today. He's facing Junior Fernandez, who's working with a 1-2 count. Looking for the sign, and Fernandez delivers the pitch. And a grounder towards second. Hoerner has it. He throws to first for out number 1. Rodriguez now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Fernandez working with another 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That is out number 2. And now Aquino the batter. Orestes Aquino pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. Junior Fernandez working with a 1-strike count. Here is the delivery. And a grounder towards short. Correa has it. He throws over to first, which will end the inning. So we go now to the top of the 9th with the Cubs down by 2. And Michael Lorenzen is going to come into this game. He has thrown 28 and a third innings. He has a 5-2 record with 10 walks, 32 strikeouts, and a 1.91 ERA. He's going to face Springer, Correa, and Santana here in the top of the 9th inning. Cubs down by 2, full count. And here is the pitch to George Springer. That is high and away for ball 4. So the tying run will come up to the plate. Carlos Correa batting against Michael Lorenzen here in the top of the 9th inning. And we are going to go ahead and warm up Edwin Diaz in the event that we tie up this ball game. He will be the next pitcher to come in. Lorenzen facing Correa with a 3-ball count. And that is high for ball 4. Suddenly, the Cubs have the tying run on base. And Danny Santana is coming up to the plate. With nobody out, 2 men on. Santana facing Lorenzen here in the top of the 9th inning. Santana batting from the left side against the righty Lorenzen. Here is the first pitch to Danny Santana, and he pops it up to right. That's going to be playable. The right fielder coming in, he makes the catch for out number 1. The runners are not able to tag up in advance as the ball is very shallow. And now Chris Bryant, the batter. Lorenzen pitching with 1 out, 2 men still on base. Bryant facing Lorenzen with a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. And Bryant pops it up to right center field. Again, medium depth. The right fielder has it. And the runners are unable to advance. That is out number 2. Nico Hoerner now the batter as the Cubs are down to their final out. With 2 outs, 2 men on. Cubs down by 2 in the top of the 9th inning. Nico Hoerner, who is 1 for 4 today, facing Michael Lorenzen. 1 strike is the count. And Hoerner loops it into short left field. The shortstop goes back and he makes the play on the grass to end the game. So the Cubs drop this contest 5-3 in Cincinnati. The Cubs getting 3 runs on 9 hits with no errors. The Reds 5 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. And we see now that the player of today's game was the Reds' Wade Miley. He improves to 6-6 on the season, throwing 8 innings of 9-hit, 3-run baseball with 5 strikeouts, no walks, and 1 home run allowed. Michael Lorenzen works a scoreless 9th for his 12th save of the season. Chris Archer suffers a loss. He drops to 7-5. He allowed 5 hits and 3 runs in 5 1/3 innings, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts in the game. So the Cubs dropped to 53-30 as the Reds improved to 36-47. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.